What's up, my dudes? Sorry, I just wanted to say something different. Welcome back to my channel, KeirstynPlays. We're doing Hogwarts Legacy. I just did quite a few upgrades. I upgraded my room of requirement. Basically what I did was I looked up a YouTube video and found all of those eye chests that were located in Hogsmeade, and there were like 14 of them. And there are $500 in each of those chests. So I racked up my money. I got all of the seeds that I needed and all of the potion recipes that I needed. I got majority of the tables for the plants and the potions. And then I just need like a few more things from Tombs and Scrolls for the like tables and stuff. A couple of things for my animals since I got that now, but I don't think I can get them until we get our second room for the animals. Like, you know how this is their room? We're gonna get a second one, so I'm gonna try to do like a couple of main missions, and hopefully we can get that soon. But yeah, I've just been killing it at these side missions, so we're gonna hit a couple of those main missions. But I will say that I am at level 22 already, so I'm like halfway there. Yep, level 22. There are around 40 levels in this game, so I'm trucking along pretty fast, I would say, so I'm really not trying to do that. But yeah, I basically have a plan of how exactly I'm going to do this. Anyways, I will show you guys what I have done so far to my room. Obviously, I changed my outfit and my hair. Jesus. Excuse me. Anyways, I got this cute little setup right here. Sadly, you can't interact with any of it, but whatever. I got a couple of those things. All of this is still the same. A couple of fertilizers. I might even get one more. You can add as many as you need to your room of requirement once you have them. So that's awesome, I think. So yeah, I might just get another one just so I can get a lot more fertilizer. I'm going to have a lot of plants, which I already kind of do. But here's my little setup. Over here I got my plants started. Like I said, I'm going to get a couple more. Eventually, I need to get more supplies so that I can be able to have them. I'll show you guys. Got my chopping cabbages, mandrakes, got a couple of those. And then just some basic plant stuff that I need sometimes along the way. Got my venomous tentacula. And over here I got my potions. I will say I do use the plants more often than I use the potions. But I still plan on getting a couple more tables, so I just got majority of the plant tables before the potion ones, so I still plan to get them. It's just not as much of a priority as the plants were. I think the plants are a lot more effective in combat. Yeah. Just add a couple of to the table so that they're all ready to go next time I come back. I do. I might even add one more. I'll do that later. I was gonna say, I might add one more of these tea tables. Just so that I can... Man, these come fast. Potions grow damn fast. That is crazy. Anyways, I might add one more of those tea tables for my potions for the time being until I get a bigger table. But I don't know, we'll see.
Now you should be able to travel to and from Feldcroft in an instant.
You made it.
What are you doing up here?
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's. This way. Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Need to go first? To your house. I was gonna say, like...
Aha! Sebastian, where did you...
Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a
Shallot.
curse.
It's an
Nothing
onion.
can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
Wow.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
It's so funny, I'm just like standing over there by the door.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
Family drama.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Okay.
Poor
you, bro.
Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
I understand Sebastian trying to find a cure for his sister. And I also understand his uncle believing that there is no cure because everybody's emotions are different when it comes to illness and that sort of thing. And she is like literally cursed. So it's a very give and take moment. Honestly, I think both sides of Sebastian and his uncle are wrong in this situation. It should be up to his sister. She is the one who's sick. She's not a little girl. Yeah, she's like a student, but she's not like 10 years old, you know? She can make up her own mind at this point. So I think it should be up to her. If she wants to find a cure and save herself, you know, that's great. And her uncle, their uncle, is their caretaker right now because both of their parents are dead, I think, or they're not with them, obviously. So if anything, they live under his household. So if it's not up to her, then it should be up to his uncle. Because like I said, right now he's their caretaker. And Sebastian is kind of a dick about it. Speak with Anne and Solomon.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Yeah, I just feel bad for this girl
Are you
because
all
like
right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel.
Look at my cool sunglasses.
Oh dear, Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like my brother, and me, in line. I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Exactly,
Sebastian
bro.
mentioned something about
Like,
your uncle being an ex-Auror.
she's sick right
But
now.
refusing
She
to
does
go
not
after
need
Ranrock's
you guys to be
loyalists.
fighting. Just
I must
focus on
say,
her.
I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle
Exactly.
is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it.
And there you go.
Sebastian
That is
cannot
her
take away
personal
my
opinion.
pain.
So if she
Perhaps I
says
can
that
help him
there
to
is no
understand
cure
that.
for her, that is her decision. And I understand Sebastian trying to find a cure because he loves his sister, but in the sake of your uncle and your sister, bro, I'm sorry. You just gotta leave with it. Just be there for your sister as much as you can. If she says that there's no cure, be there for her personally and emotionally. Like, be home. Don't be fighting with your uncle. The fuck? Stop trying to run around finding cures and shit like that, because we both know that it's not for her, it's for you. You don't want her to leave you. You're not trying to help her situation. You're trying to help yourself by helping her situation. It's very confusing.
I'll do my best. I can promise to speak with him about it.
Thank you. His search for a cure is futile, I'm afraid. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by.
You good, girl.
I wish you well.
I don't know why Sebastian brought me into his whole family drama too. Wait, do they have anything that I can loot? It's before. Yes, I was already in here.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. I was about to check on Anne. Did I see you come from the house? How is she?
She's all right. She said she was going to rest.
Nothing can be done for her.
I'm so sorry. I understand you've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's to no avail.
We have. My nephew thinks he knows better than the healers.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is
doesn't.
misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
Yup, that's what I'm trying to say. Just keep her comfortable. She doesn't think that there's a cure. Stop coming home and getting into arguments. That's just gonna make her situation worse.
I understand what you're saying, sir.
Good. I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop.
Damn.
I hope you remember what I've said.
Those words
Good
come
day.
back to bite
I
this
hope
man
to
in
see
the
how
ass.
Sebastian's faring.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
It's funny they both apologize for the other person, but not for themselves.
I'll admit I wasn't expecting him to be so angry.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After
He's
Anne was
upset,
hurt,
bro.
he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize.
Let's go.
They should not be underestimated.
Come on, bro. You can walk and talk.
All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something.
Yaks.
Up there,
A yak.
on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne.
Damn. So close to home.
This way.
Excuse us.
How much longer are we
Of course.
expected to dig through this rubble?
Hold on.
Rock knows what you mean. It's an honor to be
Oh,
a part
he's not
of
gonna
it.
go in disguise? Okay, I can
Dead
wait.
wizard in my book.
Boom. Shit.
Cinder!
Put me down! You are postponing the inevitable. This is where you will fail.
Whoa. Came out of nowhere.
Do you find this Let's get it. I won't rest. Dead. You've made your last mistake. I'll bury you in the deepest part. One less human to worry about.
Shit. Oh, there's still 2 more. Oh, they're still coming. Why aren't you going after Sebastian? Shit.
How childish!
I confess, that was a bit more than I bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Hold on, dude. Let me loot these guys. Alright, what were you saying?
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
Doesn't even make sense. Was she talking? Like, she just went there to go see what was up. Children should be seen and not heard. Y'all did see her. Did she say anything? Because Sebastian didn't say that she said anything.
Seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by.
Exactly.
What were they trying to hide?
I mean,
My thoughts
violent,
exactly.
but, like,
It may be grasping
confusing.
at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The Loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around?
I guess you want to go
They
there.
seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything. I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more. Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's Loyalists. Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumor was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard.
It's crazy. It does not even look like a house
It
anymore.
might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Revelio.
This well looks familiar. Sebastian, over here. Do you think this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
You're way over there. How did you even see it?
Revelio.
Oh, okay, it's over there.
Sebastian, I've seen this before. The house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second. Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor, hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section, with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to
Sounds
take
like you
in.
are.
I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It all has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a port key. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it? When you put it like that.
Yeah, because I haven't
Point
told
is,
him
we
shit
both
until
have
now.
good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Speaking of, I haven't seen
Look at
Natty in a
this.
hot minute.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out.
Confringo!
Huh, a stairwell.
To a room.
Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a
Stairwell.
closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about.
Oh shit.
Tells me they're after something bigger.
Revelio.
See if they say
Seems these
anything about
journal entries are from Isadora's travels. A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this.
Lumos.
it. They blocked off a stairwell just to hide a couple of papers. Couldn't they just tear the papers up?
Revelio.
Unless there's more here. Sebastian's dumbass is just gonna keep standing there.
Confringo.
Shit.
Lumos. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo.
Oh.
Lumos. Revelio.
You're not going to believe
Error.
this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
What kind of daydream is that?
I know it sounds strange, but
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I have a rare ability to see whispers of ancient magic.
I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. I knew you weren't telling me everything. Ancient magic. What does that even mean?
I'm not entirely sure, but the Keepers have said that it's a powerful magic that should only be wielded by a select few.
And you can wield it.
I don't know, but Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be floored.
We can, but perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych
Peace.
here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Anything helpful in the note?
Not yet. Will be.
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the Keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of
It's
it
a good
around your
question,
sister.
though.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here in Hogwarts?
You did not. Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where in the castle?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Cian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch.
Didn't really have a
Till then.
choice. Alright, how do I get out of here?
Do you even comprehend how expensive
Oh, cool.
was? Breaking your own belongings is one
Pumpkins. Halloween theme.
belong to your sister, and I'll have you know that
There's something in there. I just know it.
Hello, Lenora. What are you looking at?
Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Are there other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of
They're
this
all
one,
over the
I'll know what to do with all of them.
World map.
As good a place as any to begin.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
Mouse.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
Revelio.
Need to find a butterfly. I think I remember it.
I bet all the answers
Heard
to
something.
every- I think it should be a special treat in year 5.
No butterflies.
Teach me everything going. In fact, if Hecate...
Oh.
I thought your mother was nice.
Supposed to find the
Bound
thing.
to solve the riddle of the empty painting soon.
Hello, Lenora. Could you remind me what's so special about that empty painting?
Oh.
Have a look if you're of a mind. Perhaps you can spot a clue that I've missed.
Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case
I'm
it's
so
nearby.
stupid. Okay, it's by the sized person. It's me on the other side. Yo, I'm so freaking slow sometimes. Not even
This
sometimes.
looks like the location from the painting. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth. I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame. Lenora, I solved the mystery of that painting.
You did? How?
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that.
Well, now we can find those.
The magic.
It's cool though.
And your reading is the dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out
I
on
like
your
her
palms or
outfit.
at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck.
Like pretty much all of the professors, almost all the professors,
Still,
like
you
a
don't
different
have your
race,
own? You can't
different
be the new
ethnicity.
student forever, you
I really
know.
fuck with that.
You can share with Mr. Takar.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own. Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
Oh, hello. I'm Amit. We met in potions class. I'm happy to report that we've yet to have any explosions in this class.
Oh, hello, Amit. Nice to see you again.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
That's very kind of you, Amit. Are you sure you won't need it?
I'm certain. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplar. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, of course you have. It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope. There's something I want to talk to you about.
I tried to put off my stargazing as long as I could. Oh, good that did.
Confringo!
This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new.
A pristine night for stargazing. Do not let it be wasted.
Talk to her first, real quick.
Professor Shah, I'm interested in learning more about astronomy.
It is increasingly rare to find a student who seeks after things celestial of their own accord. But if you truly desire to chart the courses of the cosmos, you must rid your mind of the terrestrial babble of others. We ourselves are not unlike blank star charts, you know? Empty canvases waiting to be inscribed with all that the universe has to offer. Do you understand?
Am I right in thinking you are unimpressed by divination?
Of the many other so-called disciplines taught here, divination is perhaps the most feeble, especially in its nonsensical practice of astrology. Do not confuse astronomy and astrology. One is concerned with mysteries stellar and lunar, the other is mere lunacy.
You mentioned astronomy tables earlier in class. What were you talking about?
Long ago, devotees of the astral arts set up stone slabs across the countryside. They are ideal for studying constellations near and far. For centuries, wizards made use of these astronomy tables for stargazing. Sadly, they have since become mere monuments to the intrepid intellectual pursuits of a bygone epoch.
Thank you, Professor. I look forward to stargazing.
I am glad to hear it. Should be a stellar night for it.
The perfect night for...
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I had expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. But there is, something else.
Yes? What is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been reading up on them a little myself. And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find hidden constellations.
And you need someone to help you find it.
I do. Are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope once we get there. I promise.
Oh, no need to convince me. Let's get going.
Brilliant. You won't regret it. Shall we? The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go then.
Do you not run?
Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing. It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here.
Where are we going?
It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
Like, why does bro keep stopping?
It's not that creepy out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are cowards. Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure.
Confront those four.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, of course. It's just not as
I've heard her say
tidy
that
as I
before.
expected.
This is the way to the astronomy table?
More cobwebs. You don't think any spiders might be lurking about?
Oh,
no. Not
a
this
few
close to the
cobwebs
school,
and some
Emmett.
dust. Nothing to be concerned about is what she says when you choose what voice you want for your character. Curious. I discovered that.
The constellation should appear near the center of your view.
This one was easy.
I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the far stars, just as the book said. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you shall be credited in my memoirs one day.
Thank you, Emmett. I look forward to reading them.
And I look forward to writing them. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest, all beckoning to be discovered by a worthy astronomer. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope, don't bother returning it. You should keep it.
That's quite generous. Thank you.
You are welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent in gobbledygook, you know. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce your R's. Anyway, glad our adventure was a success. I will see you soon.
He's just like me. I just talk about random shit. Like, to talk about shit that nobody asked.
Never do get tired of seeing the astronomy tower at night. What a view.
Alright. we're gonna end this video here. It was a pretty fun episode. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe, like, and share your fellow family and friends. Don't, whatever. Yeah. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.